Hello everyone, we start a new game of Civilization 6 and a new game mode has released, so let's go to advanced setup. As usual, we are going to record this on Deity difficulty, and we have the new barbarian clans mode, so we're going to try this one without any other combinations for now. As I said before, I will record eventually combinations of modes, or maybe all of them at the same time. Probably all of them at the same time, it should be fun. Anyway, I'm going to play with Basil, mostly because I have not played with him yet. Basil II of Byzantium. And I guess we will try to get a religion, although I don't know if I'm going to go for religious victory, to be honest, because I think he's also kind of decent for domination. You can get the religion and then you receive additional combat strength for each holy city converted, so even if you only have your own, that's already a +3, which in the early game is quite relevant. The Dromon is fine, although if you don't play archipelago maps, usually naval war in the early game is not so important. And then we have the Tagma, that's a replacement for the Knights, and every land unit within one tile of the Tagma will receive additional strength, so we want to have a lot of flanking support bonus. And the Hippodrome, I like it, it gives you +3 amenities and it's cheaper to build. And having extra amenities, of course, if you go for domination, is actually pretty good, because you will be dealing with war weariness. I think I'm going to go for a small size map, and I don't know if I want to go continents, maybe something a little bit weird like fractal map. So the idea of the fractal map is that I want some barbarian outposts to be isolated, so maybe they can survive until later in the game. Let's see, continents and islands. Continents and islands could be nice as well. Let's go fractal and see what happens. And with the barbarians mode, of course, we have something a little bit different. We can have some peaceful interactions with the barbarians, so that's nice. I've been doing a few turns before recording this, just a few turns to see how that looked, and basically you can bribe barbarians to attack other civilizations, or you can buy units from them.
From the first stirrings of life beneath
I think early in the game that's going to be a lot of fun for people who play in lower difficulties. On Deity, of course, you really cannot afford to lose a bunch of gold just to pay some barbarians. Oh, by the way, I have a new equipment, so you might see that the frame rate is a little bit better, and I decided to record one game with leader animations, so we are going to see when our enemies appear, and here we see Basil, he's kind of animated, he's breathing here. I'm not going to leave them on for long, I don't want to distract from the game, but I thought since I had a new equipment I might as well do my first recording with my new setup, with a little bit of a better graphic setting. So yeah, frame rate and everything should be better on this video than the stuff we are used to in this channel. And yeah, we are playing with Basil and we are playing with the barbarians mode. So let's I think I'm going to go up the hill to have more visibility, maybe. Okay, so if I stay here, actually settling on plains hills is usually good, you get extra production. That comes all the way from Civilization 4, by the way, in case you didn't know. So we have verse, we have wheat, we have some stone here, some gypsum. Yeah, okay, that looks nice. This is going to be 2 tiles away, so we cannot start to work in this tile, which is a shame because it's a very nice tile. If I settle here, I can start working the stone one with 2 food, 1 production, which isn't completely awful, and then eventually I will expand to the first. Yeah, I will settle on the hills. I like settling on plains hills, honestly. It's usually pretty good. Okay, so we're going to hit next turn, and as I was saying with the barbarians mode, we're going to see about that very early. Oh, we are close to a volcano. Ooh, that's I didn't think about that. Maybe I could have settled on the other side of the river. Although this tile would have been further away, so that wasn't great either. Maybe here would have been the perfect tile. We might lose population if the volcano erupts, so that's okay. But we have a point, so I guess it's not awful. I'm going to lock this one though. I want 2 food early on to grow a little bit faster. And let's take a look on the other side of the river. Let's see what's there. So we're going to see some interactions with barbarians, and apparently you can turn barbarians into city-states. They need a number of points. I don't remember the exact number of points, so I'm going to look for that for the next video, and then I will tell you in the second part of this series. But I know that you can eventually turn them into a city-state. Speaking of city-states, we have Granada. +1 production with units because it's military. They want me to train a galley, which is probably not going to happen actually. So that's a shame. Sometimes they tell you something like, you know, build such or such district, and you are always going to build them, so it's much better. Ooh, Antananarivo. Oh, I have 2 city-states very close. That's very good. We have more productions for units and +1 culture, which at this point in the game is actually quite a lot. So very lucky situation here with the city-states distribution. I'm quite happy with that. Oh boy, we have this fella here. We have to do something about him. So I haven't done any interactions with his outpost yet, which means he can attack me at the time. I could go builder immediately. Am I going to expand to the foxes? Yeah. Okay. We can do this with mining eventually. We can put a farm here. I could go builder early on. I will have the builder actions available very early in this game. Or I could do one more slinger. It's turn 9. I haven't seen any enemies. I could go with a scout. That's another option. If you don't have an early war, you might not need the second slinger. Decisions. You know what? I'm going to go with slinger because maybe if I don't have close enemies, maybe I find a village. And sometimes those villages give you a scout for free, so you don't want to waste your early production on a scout when that happens. Okay, let's go up here, let's go down. Someone needs to take a look at what's going on down here with those barbarians. Okay, we got animal husbandry. Do we have horses? Not close enough. No. I want to settle the river up north, but there is a lot of floodplain, so I have to be careful with that. I could settle here and get a coastal city with fresh water, which is always nice. Let's see if we have more fishes. No, we don't. That's a shame. But we will want to settle the north for sure. Let's see. Animal husbandry is done. Let's go mining. I want to get something here in the stone eventually. Okay, where are those barbarians? Come on. I want to see that new interaction. I'm still going to use the strength, of course. A nice thing about the new barbarians is that you can get money from them a couple of times, but apparently every time you get money from them, every time you raid their outpost for money, they go up a technology level, so they become stronger every time you do it. So you cannot just farm them from gold all the time, because they will eventually get too strong for you, especially in the early game. That's something I found out the hard way in my attempt a few hours ago, so be careful with that. Okay, so if I get a city here, the problem is that this harbor is going to not be so great. If I get the city here, I can get a much better harbor here or there, which +3 instead of +2. Keep in mind that the gold bonus from the harbor can be turned into production later on with you know, that building that comes in the harbor later. I keep forgetting the name, but the one that gives you extra production in the harbor. It's this one, the shipyard. Yeah, the shipyard will give you as much production as the adjacency you have. So you want your harbors to have a lot of adjacency. That way, look at that, we have a village. That way your coastal cities can have good production in the late game, because otherwise your coastal cities will always be very bad at producing stuff, because they usually don't have so many good production tiles, you know. Okay, my unit has learned experience. I would have preferred a scout, to be honest, but I guess that's better than nothing. Let's kill this guy. Boosted archery, that's a nice boost to have, of course. You can pretty much get it every game, the boost to archery. Oh, hello!
Eciam Robert Bruce, Scotland may fall with.
Uh-huh. Look at him, so animated, speaking Scottish. But yeah, we are not going to waste a lot of time on those animations. I'm just leaving them on for a little while. Boosted writing, 1 era point, the usual stuff. And we have Robert up here. We have Granada between him and us, so yeah, he's not so close. I don't think we are going to go to an early war in this game. It's actually kind of far for an early war. We will send delegation, therefore, have a peaceful interaction. And he knows someone else. He's at war with someone else already, so he has a very close neighbor that he's fighting. Okay, I'm fine with that, to be honest. Okay, let's hit next turn. Your delegation is most welcome. That's 25 gold. 25 gold is definitely most welcome. I like it when they send me delegates and embassies and stuff. Okay, we have I didn't find the barbarian outpost. I don't know where they are exactly. Let's see if we can find that neighbor that Scotland has. I think we want to get one more city and then maybe the holy site. Okay, people are not getting holy sites just yet. I don't know if Scotland goes for religion early on. I don't think so. I can get a good holy site eventually, but let's go settler. I think I want my second city immediately. Let's get the luxury to get some amenities, and Scotland is expanding. How many cities do you have, Robert? No cities. Oh my god. The AI on Deity starts with a bunch of settlers, so it's pretty weird that they don't have any more cities on turn 18. He's not doing well so far. Maybe he lost a city in that war? I don't know, something weird is happening. We boosted foreign trade, that's really nice. That boost always depends on luck, so it's very nice to get it. I'm always happy about that. Okay, so far a nice early game.
Who deserves more credit than the
Not a
wife?
super difficult one, which is always appreciated when you are trying a new game mode and you are still not sure about you know, how to make the most out of it. And again, we are prioritizing food for now. I have mining, so we are going to get some production here as well. And then the farm could give me the boost to irrigation in case I want to irrigate something. Do we have plantation possibilities? I don't know if you need a plantation for the honey. I don't think so. I think it's a camp, actually. It's a camp, yeah. Plantation doesn't really make sense. Okay, second city for Scotland. So we definitely want to expand to the north first, because here we have a bunch of land that is only for me. So I can take my time down there. I'm not going to need archery early on. We are not going to early wars. So let's go pottery to get writing eventually. Astrology. Astrology will be necessary soon. Let's do at least half of astrology because we want to get a religion in this game. Okay, we cannot move again. Let's promote. Oh, hello, Preslav. Boosted political philosophy. That's great. Preslav, unmet player. Okay, so there is someone to the east. Someone who is friends with Preslav. I don't know who. Okay, so this is fine. Oh, look at that. Ooh, the Quiet Fox tribe is here. And you can see we have an interaction. You can click on the tribe. The Quiet Fox tribe, I can spend 100 gold, which is a lot at this point in the game. It's just too much gold. So they don't attack me for 20 turns. And they will gain 8 points towards city-state conversion. Here they can win 5 if I hire a warrior, or I can spend gold to make them attack someone else, but they lose points towards city-state. I don't know how many points they need. I don't know if they need 100, if they need 10, 20, so I will check that. And in the second video of this series, that is your motivation to watch the video. Okay. In the second video of this series, I will tell you how many points you need to convert these guys to a city-state, okay? Unless we have it here. Unique. Every claim, claim conversion to city-states. Based on the full yield of unknown tiles around the outpost. Enough progress. What is enough progress? Okay. Yeah, okay. I see. So, wait, what? I read something else here. Advanced interactions with clans. Hiring, bribing, inciting, ransoming a unit. Oh, we can ransom a civilian unit. Well, I never let my civilian units be captured by barbarians, so I don't think we are going to have any troubles with that. So the game is not telling me how many points I need, but clearly there is a bar here, and this bar is telling me how close they are. So these guys don't have a lot of food, except for, ooh, this honey here gives them a lot of food. So they could get to city-state status eventually, but I don't think I'm going to let them do that, because I want this land for myself. So I'm probably not going to let this one become a city-state. This one, on the other hand, I will never want this land for myself. So I could try to, yeah, 50 plus turns. Okay, let's see. Let's see how we can speed that up. So, oh, we got some faith. That's nice. 1 era point and so on. Okay, yeah, this one I think I'm going to disperse it, to be honest. The old-fashioned way, because I want this territory. I don't want them to be alive. Okay, Great Bath gone on turn 22. This is fairly normal on Deity. The Great Bath, you can pretty much never get it on Deity difficulty. Okay, let's see. Let's go here so they cannot attack my slinger. And this guy will keep exploring up there, maybe. Okay, let's do this one. We get the boost to masonry, and then finally we will get the boost here to
every nation
irrigation.
lives by exchanging.
Yeah. This is fine, this is fine. Yeah, we're not changing anything here. That's fine. Got foreign trade. Let's put a few turns into craftsmanship, because we will boost it very soon, so I'm okay with that. Let's attack this guy. Yeah, that's fine. We get some additional experience. Okay, more settlers for Scotland. Oh, hello, Lisbon. So Lisbon, unmet player. So there is someone else to the west, but not in my continent. My continent is empty to the west. So that's nice. I have a lot of expansion room over there. Okay, they're attacking me, but I think I can survive another attack, especially because I'm going to harm them even more. I really want to know where is Robert's neighbor, to be honest with you. Let's see, we can get a farm here. We are going to get a farm and boost craftsmanship and irrigation. That's nice. And then we are going to unlock this one and lock this one, because we really want to grow our city a bit faster. We are about to get a settler. We are going to lose one population, so I want to compensate for that, ideally. We are growing in one, that's nice. Okay, you, my friend, will do this first. And yeah, I don't need to heal him just yet, because that spearman is so... Oh! Okay, so there is a very closed valley here. Man, this would be such an amazing campus or holy site or whatever. Okay, so I cannot get to these barbarians, and I probably cannot get to Robert's neighbor up there unless I get ships later on. So this little fella will have to come down. Let's hope Robert doesn't steal my land over here. I really don't want to see that happening. Alright then. So let's see. Let's do this. Yeah, that's fine. Let's come back. We need to deal with those foxes.
It were wees pays to keep and mid thy neighbours.
Okay. Thank you for telling me that, Robert, with that sweet animation of yours. Yeah, I'm going to do this. Okay, so I can get experience or money, not both. I could do the money thing once. I could do it once, but the next unit is going to be stronger. That being said, we haven't enabled warriors. So I will do the money thing just once. Yeah, there you go. And so now they will create a new unit, and this guy will run away. So he lives. And then I can heal him. And I guess trader is the next one, because we will want to grow our new city with some trade route. Our new northern city, which is going to be done soon. This guy is coming back. Yeah, let's come back. Robert is trying to go south with this settler. Let's see if I can annoy him a little bit. Yeah, you see, that's what happens. So we flee and they get... Okay, the first time they only get the spearmen. The problem is if you do it a couple of times, they will start getting eagle warriors, and then that unique unit from Congo, I don't remember the name, but it's like a swordsman but stronger. So it can get rather dangerous very quickly, actually. So you don't want that. This guy will run away a bit more and then get this, yeah? And you, my friend, will go here so the scout is not annoying me. Okay, that's pretty good. This unit from Antananarivo is helping me. So that's quite nice, actually. We are going to attack this fella, yeah? Okay, good stuff. Let's finish him. I don't want him marauding, however you pronounce that, around my city. Yeah, sorry guys, English is not my first language. Every now and then there is a word that I have no idea how to pronounce. What if we settle the gypsum? What if we do that? So we don't have to go on floodplains. Plains hills, that's nice. We get the gypsum immediately. You know what? I think I'm going to settle the gypsum. I will get production eventually from this stuff. I can get a +3 harbor here. I get fresh water. Okay, we don't have a lot of production tiles if we settle the gypsum. That would be the problem. But if we settle anything else, we will work this one as a production tile. That is the advantage. But I guess I could put lumber mills here eventually. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm going to go for the early game advantage and just settle the gypsum immediately. It just feels right. Yeah, that's going to happen. So, yeah. Okay, this guy decided to heal, which makes perfect sense. Let's go over here. Deal with that fox tribe. Yeah, we have to settle also before Robert the Bruce gets any funny ideas. Yeah, also era point because we are close to a tile that can flood, and that's, you know, the game likes you doing that, so why not? Let's go builder, let's go production. You see, we are our starting tile is very strong. 2 food, 3 production, 1 gold. Even a normal plains hill is nowhere near that, so that's why settling on the gypsum can give you an early advantage. And once again, we're going to log some food. I want to grow the city early on. Constantinople could get another builder. I usually don't want getting more than 1 settler before Magnus when I'm playing peaceful expansion. Okay. Still 50 plus turns. Okay, you see this bar is going up. This one isn't, because I annoyed them, and now Antananarivo is annoying them too, so, you know. I could go monument and use the money to buy a monument here in Antioch. That is another acceptable decision. You know what, I will do that. Early culture is always good, so we can get to political philosophy a bit earlier. Get my builder here, and now we have a trade route, so we can use it from here to Constantinople to grow the new city a bit faster. And I'm actually going to do that, because also I like connecting my cities. So, you know, it's all good. Okay, this
Skill
unit is
without
not doing anything in
imagination
the
is
outpost yet.
and gives us many
Um,
useful objects.
Let's see how
Such
the
as with the word
city-states
picnic.
interact with those guys. Okay, astrology. We couldn't boost astrology. Yeah, that sucks. Okay, after the monument we are going to go for a holy site. It's a shame, but yeah, that one depends on luck as well. You never really know where the natural wonders are. We should be able to boost early empire eventually. I'm going to stay here and just keep an eye on the settler of Robert until he gets his city number 3. I want to know what goes on there. So let's do this. Yep, boosted currency, we grow the new city a bit faster. So that's all fine and dandy. Okay, let's stay here just in case these guys don't actually disperse the city-state. Oh, they did. Okay, so that's how city-states interact with the new barbarians. They just disband the outpost like they would have done in the early days. So no changes there. And in this case that is fine for me, to be honest. This outpost is very protected. There is a river here and the mountains here, so they might actually be able to become a city-state at some point. Eventually, if I get a very strong economy and I have a lot of money, I might help them to do that. I'm probably going to try to do it also because, you know, I just want to use the new feature. It sounds fun. So why not, right? Damage tile 1. No fertilized tile, so that was very unlucky for Robert. Let's take a look at this coast. Ooh, we can have a nice coastal city over here with those foxes. And yeah, we have some nice land for peaceful expansion in this game. Very nice land for peaceful expansion. Now I wanted to go domination with Basil, but since Robert is doing so poorly in the early game, yeah, okay, this terrain is not so great to attack him early on, but I can just expand and attack him in the Middle Ages, you know, and start taking cities later in the game. I think it should be doable. Or I could just go for a peaceful religious game, you know. Let's see what happens with that. People are already going for great prophets, so I don't know if I'm... I didn't boost astrology, that delays the first holy site a little bit too much for a good religious game.
I don't believe in astrology.
Yeah, that's a little bit late to get astrology in a religious game, but we will try nonetheless. Pottery. Let's go here, let's keep exploring the map. Yeah, it's a nice map for a peaceful expansion, honestly. It's just nice. Volcano active near those barbarians. Yeah, it looks like they're doing fine in their road to become a city-state. Still more than 50 turns though. So it takes a while. At least on Deity. So, holy site. We can get a +2 here. That is not bad. Okay, you know what? I can get a +2 here, and then next to the river I can do a commercial hub. And that's going to be a nice triangle. Yeah, let's do this one. Cool. Okay, then. We can go here. We are about to build a specialty district, so we are going to boost that one for sure. Oh yeah, this is fine, and here we can attack this fella, I guess. Yeah, that's good. Wait, what is this? You see, now the barbarians are getting the unique units from other civilizations. That is a unique unit from the Cree nation, I think. Not sure, but yeah, that's strong. So we need to be careful. Oh no! Yeah, I lost my slinger. I wasn't expecting them to have such a strong unit so early in the game. So that was pretty bad. Should we go with another settler? I think not, actually. I might want to get another slinger to deal with those barbarians in the south. I mean, or to keep a unit in the north in case Scotland gets any funny ideas, because I'm going to send a warrior to the south. And this guy is also coming here. Or here, I guess. Yeah. So that was tough. That was not great. And okay, I need to decide what to do with this builder. I don't have sailing just yet, so I cannot go for the whales. Anyway, they are not inside my territory, so... And this could be nice, but it's also not inside my territory. Huh. Okay, you know what? Let's get this gypsum. It's another luxury that I can use to maybe trade with Scotland or something like that. Okay, so we're going to leave this one here. And this barbarian outpost is very isolated, so let's hope it can turn into a city-state and we see that new mechanic throughout this game, and we'll see if we eventually go for domination or maybe a peaceful religious game. We'll have to see if we can get a religion or not, because it's been a little bit tough with that issue of not finding any natural wonders in our map. We'll see all about that in the next video. Until then, thank you very much for watching. Oh, and please hit the like and subscribe button as usual. You know, this is YouTube, you know how the algorithm works. Thank you.